morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Happy Silk Song Day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. Is my mic really... Hello? Is it better? Is the mic better? Hello? Okay. I don't know what happened, but I'm glad I caught that immediately. Maybe it's a little quiet now? Oh my gosh. Thank you. I mean, I'm glad we're figuring this out. The music is really loud. One sec. I don't know why this is happening. Is it still too quiet? I can just get it closer. Let me know as it goes on. I'll try to be as close to it as possible. I'm not sure why it decided. So, it has been a morning. Maybe I was just getting used to the loudness. Well, yeah, I saw that the second I went live, it was just like the meters were like red, basically. And it's so weird why it's doing this right now. Let me hide that. Okay. Again, let me know how it goes. So it has already been a morning for me. I woke up at 6 a.m. because for my time, Silksong went live at 7 a.m. And so I was like, cool, I'm gonna download this and play it the second it comes out. Steam has been down. I mean, other people have probably figured it out, but I was like, I tried it at first for like a good hour. Stream was straight up like, yeah. Oh, I thought you said stream for a second. Life belongs. Yeah, Steam crashed big time for Silksong, so I wasn't able to download it. And by the time it was like 8 a.m. my time, and I go live at 10 p.m., I was like, 2 hours to play. Like, I don't think I can sync myself. Like, I was trying to get 3 hours worth of playing. And anyways, I was just like, whatever. And it was fine because I actually had something else to work on. And so I was like, cool. I will feel so much better if I get this thing done before I start playing video games all day. So that thing is done now. We're going to do a drawing stream. I cannot guarantee how long it will be because I am so tempted to play Silksong right now. I've been waiting 7 years to play it. So, oh, no worries about missing the E4. It was so tough that we died to explosion. Also, let me do my round of hellos. What's up, statues? What's up, Mo? What's up, Sheepy? What's up, Life Belongs? What's up, Tymo? What's up, Mr. Rick? I feel like I missed someone. I think we're good. Hellos. Happy Silksong Day. I said that right when the stream started, but my volume was at like maximum. So I'm saying it again. So today we're doing the Clonimals, and I think I can show y'all. So right now we're just focused on sheet 1, which goes from 1 to 28. I did not get a chance to already put these in Photoshop, but I thought, hey, maybe it's good stream content to show y'all how I go from the scan to what we'll figure out. And we will kind of have to figure out size that we want these to be. All of the emotes that I do on Twitch are 640 by 640 because I don't want them to be gigantic in the first place since they'll always be small. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. I'm also excited to play Silksong. So I tried to get Silksong on my Switch and I had everything hooked up. The only thing I could not get, and I searched and searched and searched for the answer, was how to get audio to come through my capture card, and for some reason it was just not working. So buying it on Steam, I already bought it, it's already installed. I have not opened it yet. So there'll be a little bit of like trial and error with hoping that I can stream it, which should be easy. I'm gonna do all of it live, and then hopefully the controller works. That's like my biggest fear right now, is that the controller that I have for some reason won't work. But we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. But for now, we'll start with the drawing stream, because I'll feel better if we do a drawing stream and then I can just no life some video games until I'm probably gonna play it for a while today. I'm so excited. Live is the best way to figure out. I totally agree, because you don't know until you know. But yeah, we're pretty much gonna take what you're looking at here on screen with the Clonimals, and we're gonna one by one add them in to just a different file. And I'll probably start with like the bottom row, see how that goes, start tracing them, and then I'll kind of like work my way up. Live is the most stressful way. I love doing it live. I like doing it live because y'all can tell me like on the spot if it's working or not. It's really useful. But I also, I tried to like do some of this ahead of time, but I got thrown so many hurdles that it was tough to figure out. But for some reason I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like I said, this morning has been like go go go, in a good way, but it's been go go go. So let me get the so you can see the screen here. I'm not sure what size I want to do this in. I probably needed to get that up first. Let me try one thing first by getting the stream badges. So these are the stream badges, which this canvas is I hate when it displays in inches. This is 360 by 360, so this is half of the size that the emotes are, and I think I'd rather do them emote size. So let's get a canvas out here that is 604. Oh, my keyboard's over here. Also, you can add the capture card as a source and audio. So I tried doing that. I really did. I feel like I tried everything. And ultimately what everyone said is that with the Elgato capture card is that you have to have like the Elgato software in the background playing the audio. Because I had the video. The video was working just fine, but the audio was not coming through. And then it just wasn't working and I just gave up. Also depends what capture card. We use 2 Elgatos, yeah, and have the software running. I feel like that's what I would have to do. It would help. I used to have an Elgato capture card that could be in your computer, but I couldn't bring that from my old computer to this one because graphics cards are gigantic now, and there's no slot for it to fit in. And it's okay. It'll be easier and honestly probably look better on PC, because we'll be running at a higher frame rate. So I think in all, it's probably best that I get to play it on Steam. I just don't get to play on my couch. So I think I'm just going to be streaming. If I'm trying to play Silksong, I am also going to be streaming it. I think that's... So I might be up at some weird hours playing it. I might just click go live. And if I'm just playing Silksong without a drawing stream, I'm gonna... probably just do Twitch. I won't stream to any other platform because it's not really the the cool cats content I want. I have one out and it sits between the Switch. Yeah, like that's what it said. It was like the HDMI cord into well, the USB into the computer is actually what should do it as well, but I gave up. I was like, I probably had too many audio things or whatever, and it was fine. It's not a huge deal. And you know what? Because it's a $20 game, and I was fully expecting it to be a $40 game, I might end up buying it twice. I'll probably end up buying it twice. I love these developers so much that I want them to have all of my money. So I can't wait. I'm completely spoiler free, and when I play, yeah, game's so nice. You bought it twice. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. I feel like I've bought Hollow Knight twice already. Yeah, but also me trying to do anything technical, same. It's like I have a good grasp on a lot of that stuff, but you know, it just doesn't always go how you plan. Okay, so what we're gonna do first with the Clonimals, I can feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, what we do first with the Clonimals is, because it's an ink drawing, which is the biggest reason I wanted to do this in the first place, was also we scanned this at 120 DPI. Not 100, yeah. Why did I just say 120? My brain is not working this morning. At 1200 DPI, that's what I meant to say, and we usually scan things in at 600, so this is like double. So it's like you can really get all the detail here, which is crazy to me. And if anyone was watching last Thursday's stream, I tried to put this image in as like in OBS, and it just crashed. Buzz Killington, oh my god, I love that. Cool. That's the other thing. I'm gonna write down if anyone has a name now on my side. So what we do here is we pull out the levels, which is a simple Command L hotkey. And I always explain this. I know some of you probably already know, but you take the black little eyedropper here and you select what you want to be. Oh no, God. Oh no. So what happened is that I'm selecting this, but this file is so big that we're probably gonna have to do this a different way. Just you know, 1200 DPI things. So here's what we're gonna do instead. We're just gonna take the B out. We're gonna do this one by one, which is not how I wanted to do it. Yeah, crop it down into pieces. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what I'm about to do. And then we'll just one by one carry them in here. And this should help out a lot. So I'm gonna start by adding a square here. That is the size of the canvas. And I'm going to center it. Let's see, Command All. There we go. Center it and do that. And then we're gonna make this stroke be on the inside. And let's make it like a red here. And then do like 15. Right now it's looking like a timepieces, but this is padding. I don't want any of the Clonimals to exceed this red, or to go like even touch this red line. So this is a guide more than anything. And so I'm gonna make it a lighter color. Timepieces mentioned, yeah. That red border, man, the branding. Okay, and so We'll need to figure out the pixel size we want to use, or the brush size. That sent me off like a sleep or so. Oh man. And so this is where I'll do things like I might squish it a little bit. I'm gonna like really do some small edits here. Lipton lemon tea. Ooh, I do love some lemon tea. I might angle him more this way. So when I first was gonna do Clonimals, I was gonna use the outline as the outline. Like I wasn't gonna retrace this or anything, but I think after doing them all, I kind of want to retrace them. Most of them are fine, but some of them need a rework. They just need like some slight edits to it. So I'm trying to select like a gray like in here. Yeah, so it's more black. So I'm probably gonna, which is gonna make this whole thing a lot longer, this whole process. So we'll see. I haven't fully decided yet. But let me get some of the background. I needed to do this part first, but I forgot. Oh, dang it. So basically the Clonimal streams now are a lot of cleanup. So I'm curious how much people enjoy this process. Let me also bring my layers panel over now. But obviously make it smaller. I'm just gonna get that there. And I'm basically gonna make like a Clonimals layout in Photoshop here. Because I want you guys to see the layers the whole time. And then, so workspace, I'm gonna make a new workspace here and call it Clonimals. And we're gonna make sure the menus and the toolbars are captured. Because I just want to click it and it looks like this every time. Also, I already have a tattoo you designed, but one of these... Yeah, these honestly would make... That's so funny. That's so many people... Because I've shown people in real life some of these drawings when they come over to my place. And everyone's like, these would make such great tattoos. Colors are gonna make these pop. Yes, they are, Sheepy. You really think I'd make a good tat? And so now that we cut this guy out, we're gonna use the background eraser tool, which we are gonna use over and over again during this process. Oh, I just got rid of the white background. Here we go. I should probably hide that. Okay. So now it's a fully transparent thing. So the bee is going to be the test subject here because the bee is #1 in all of this. So first thing that we're going to do is just simply color the bee. Bee outline. And then bee color. So this is typically how I do my layers. It's just like outline layer, color layer. And then the background is a completely separate thing. I have an Abraham Lincoln cardboard cutout. He's just next to my mattress. What? Is he like stylized or anything? Or is this like a realistic version of Abraham Lincoln? Actually, this looks so good. Yeah, the actually emote got accepted. Hey, Jeej! I take it you made it safely to custom land. So, like, part of me wants to keep the outline, because they look a lot more like... I don't know, I just think they look better with this, like... with the actual scan of the outline. Rather than me... But I'm going to show you what it looks like if I try to trace over this. And we should get some sort of color to be the background color that is not white. So typically I do. Well, we don't want yellow. Do like a lighter blue, like this. Cool. That sounds very presidential. I added derpy eyes to him, and yes, he's height accurate. What's up, Stubby? How you doing? Welcome on in to the Clonimals stream. Now we need to give this knife. And like, I definitely don't want to, I don't think I want to add any shading or anything. Like, these need to just be solid colors. If I start spending too much time on these, we will never get them done. So here's how the bee looks with the outline, like with the outline from the scan. And now let's try tracing it, and let's see which one we like more. I already have a feeling. What does it look like without the outline? Probably pretty weird. Were you able to get the game? Yes, I was, Jeej. Literally 10 minutes before the stream, it finally let me buy the game. Yeah, this is how I color in things. So let's trace it. I'm not sure what brush size I want to use. I think it's 15 here. I want to try to match. I don't want it to be thinner in any way. That feels like it's a little bit thicker, but yeah. I might go down one. Team was down in North America. Yeah, because of Silk Song. Touchy subject. Read the room. No, it's good. This way I can actually do the drawing stream and then just full on no life playing this game until I'm so tired I fall asleep. Sorry, I just got here. I mean, it is Silk Song. A very highly anticipated game. So, my friends and I, we go to a nerd bar where they do trivia, and we've gone a few times. And I kept thinking, there's gotta be a Silk Song question. It's a nerd bar. It's nerd trivia. Not once did they bring up Silk Song. And I'm like, it's been making the news. Like, some of these questions you have in here weren't even newsworthy. Because they do like a Week in Geek. But I guess nerd is for video games and geek is for comic books. And so it's all movies and comic books. And I just wanted there to be a Silk Song question because I'd be able to get that one. And that's it. And so the only reason we might want to like trace over all of these is it gives us a chance to like make these tiny little edits that I didn't do, like I might have messed up on. But then it kind of loses some of its like derpiness, I guess. Some of its the imperfections. And of course, this will take longer if I do this, so. Loving the mouth edit? Exactly. Like where it hangs over a little bit. That's exactly it. What was the name of the Diagon Alley? Leaky Cauldron. Wait, that is what it is, right? Yeah. Wasn't that the answer? It sounds like you knew it. Yeah, we put 3 broomsticks. And so I still want to try to make these almost exactly like the pen drawing. Like, I don't want to make massive edits where it's like a huge difference. So, geek and nerd over here. Gerd? It does sound gross. No, we got most of the Harry Potter ones right, but we got that one wrong. Draw the butter knife. The dagger. And then the wings. Oh, and the stripes. And I also don't want to go into like too much detail with the color. Like, I could make these like black lines, like a dark brown instead, and it probably would look better, but I sort of want to keep them as like close to the ink drawing as possible. So the bee is the test subject here, so we're about to see what we like more. The small edits are nice, but I think we lose some of the like fun detail. So let me hide that and bring this up. Okay. And then let me clean it up real quick. Why didn't that? There we go. Okay. Alright, I think that's about it. Yeah, I do hate musicals. That is a true statement. I'm not a musical person. I missed a lot, sorry. I focused in on drawing this. The only thing I remember from Harry Potter is the butterscotch beer. Yeah. The butter beer. They're doing a try. Oh yeah, they are doing a Triwizard Cup at the trivia place. Yeah, do it to fight a dragon, hopefully. What's y'all favorites, Broadway or musical? I guess I could still answer that. The Book of Mormon is definitely my favorite musical. It's so good. Okay, so I'll name this Clean Bee. And then Pen Bee. The name doesn't matter right now because we're about to like go back. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh, and I guess I used a navy line here just for the sake of keeping this consistent. One sec. He went invisible. Okay. Let's just look at them side by side, exact same colors. There, one sec. Put one there. So like it's definitely a lot cleaner. The only musicals I can stand are the songs from Bob's Burgers. That's funny. High School Musical is your favorite? That's funny. I know some names. I guess if we're talking like movie musicals, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny is my favorite musical. I love that movie so much. West Side Story, okay. So, real quick, focusing on the illustration here. Let me zoom in. School of Rock is a good one too. Shrek, yeah. Nice. It was in it a lifetime ago. Oh, you were in it? Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Also, I'm looking at the B. My sister was Olaf in Broadway. Yeah. Gigi's sister is a Broadway professional. Shrek has a musical? Yeah. Yeah, and the Frozen Broadway musical, they're all like puppets. And so she was like holding the puppet and doing like, you know, all the Broadway stuff as well. Singing, dancing, moving. Okay, so we got 2 different B's here. And I'm not sure which one I like more, to be honest. Because I just love the roughness of the left one. And the left one is just the pure scan. Jaren, what's up? G meow back at ya. Or we've kind of digitized our first Clonimal here, and this is the real test. From here on out, we'll probably follow whatever we decide here, basically. I kind of like the clean version only because the pen version now looks like a low-res picture. It's true. It's very true. It gives off that effect. And then the other one is cleaner. There's always like, because I feel like I can never trace it perfectly. And so there's like some things I now want to edit about the digital one, but I'm just gonna move on if, you know, in that case. Yeah, the pen has personality. See, that's the tough thing, is I always like the pen. It's just how I am. I'm always gonna love the pen drawings more. I'm kind of biased that way. Tank, what's up, Tank? Tank's on over on I always just want to call it Twitter. X. Was the B Clonimal #1. Love the irony and the knife on front. Yeah, with the stinger gun. Yep. Yeah, no, this is Clonimal #1. So I can kind of show y'all, for anyone chiming in right now. These are all the Clonimals on the first page. There's a second page with even more, but we're not going to get to the second page for a while. We're going to be on this first page for a while. And I just like can't decide if I want to keep them as the ink drawing or not. Like, it just has like a certain like roughness to it that I just fall in love with. But this one, it's definitely cleaner, and I'm able to make edits to it. Oh, excuse me. So ultimately it's my decision, but at the same time I love hearing what you guys have to say. Ink will be faster. That is like also a good point. So it's tough. Well, at the very least, Life Belongs. Yours is high res. Yours got the treatment. So no matter what, you'll get both. Maybe the move is to just like take all the ink drawings. Yeah, 1 of 1. Let's go. Kind of old-fashioned feel to it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Tank. Oh, I can get here. I'm willing to do it right now. Let me get restream chat up. Until I see someone shilling in chat, that's when I'll switch back. But Yeah. Because no matter what, these are going to be a little low res. Because I'm only doing them at 640 by 640 pixel size. So no matter what, it's going to be small. So let me go back to this. And go bring this back. All right. So that is the clean bee. Part of me is wondering what does it look like with a blue outline on it? No shills. Yeah, get out of here, shills. So the bee is kind of a tough one, and it's not always going to be on a blue background. I think I like black outline. I think trying to keep this as close to the sketch as possible is the move. Okay. All right, we'll put the clean bee down there to save it, but this is the, oh my god, I've already forgotten the name of this bee. The wild bee. What did Left Belongs, what did you call it? You had a name picked out and I really liked it. I'm scrolling up. Killington. Yeah, yeah, Buzz Killington. Cool. That's how I'm gonna name them on my end. Oh, I also need to do this. I'm trying to make sure my layers are very well named here. Cool. So that when I export them, I probably shouldn't put the spaces in between, because when I go to export, it's gonna... Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna put little dashes in between. Alright, that's gonna be my naming convention here. Buzz Killington, love it. Okay, so he pretty much... Let's try to get him centered here. And actually, I might also add a, yeah, just in case anyone decides, hey, I might use this as a, a PFP. I always like to know how it lines up in a circle, too. So, circle, guide, and then square. And then there'll be the PNG of it as well. So those are my guides. I might not keep those up the whole time, but at least for this part, this is where I do things like this and try to make it fit as much as possible. To be so funny with Doc Martens on his little tiny feet. Yeah, I thought about adding shoes to him. I was like, I need to not get carried away. Let's put it this way: when you guys get your Clonimals, it's up to you to draw them. I would love to see that, like genuinely. I'd love to see where y'all take some of these. The other thing I need to clean up is, so sometimes when I hold command, I click that and it puts these little, they're called marching ants around, so it helps me see where there's like a stray pixel. There's one right there. So I'll do that again. I don't see any outside of this, so we're good. And then the last thing that you could do, if anyone has, oh, I thought we were supposed to get our Clonimals tattoos on our forehead. Please don't. Unless you really like it, then go for it. The other thing we could do, let me, I don't know if everyone has access to things like, oh, let me go full screen real quick, because I've never done this before. So 1 second. I'm just showing y'all everything with the first one, so The bee is definitely getting special treatment here. So I'm right now, what you're not seeing is I'm exporting a version of the bee just alone. Put that in my downloads. Just save it there. Okay. And then new file. Do that. Okay. Oh, where did that go? All right, I'm not gonna worry about all of my like how clean this looks. So we're in. Jeez, I keep burping this morning. We are in Adobe Illustrator, which I know not everyone has access to. But here's the bee. You got to get this bee on your lower back, protecting your backside. Yeah, get the tramp stamp, please. So there is a little. Let me maybe make this smaller. You guys can see the menus here. Okay. So I just dropped this image in here. This is if you want to clean it up. There's a button called image trace here. And I actually have some Cool Cats ones already made. But I'll usually do like high fidelity photo. And so it makes it all crunchy like this. I'm an illustrator right now. Ah! Yeah, and then you can click this little button up here. And then it gives you like all of these, and you do advanced. You can choose if you want more colors or less colors. In this case, we probably don't need many colors. And sometimes I won't do high fidelity, I'll do different ones. But paths, if we boost that, it's gonna make it look more like the crunchy one. So if we want less paths, you can go the opposite way and kind of smooth it out. Corners, kind of self-explanatory, just adds corners or not. Noise, I think this, there might be a better one here. One sec. CC lines, nope, that didn't work. CC lines, I have a Cool Cats. I thought I had one that's just, what does 6 color do? So I guess it will still be a little crunchy. So basically everything I showed you was a lie. And don't worry about this part. But this, if you ever wanted to vectorize it, now you can. Now it's completely vector and cleaner. Okay, anyways, that was something. And we're back to the bee in Photoshop. So let's move on. And let's add in the glowing octopus. I might actually just use the lasso tool to get this out. Apparently this one is one of my dad's favorites. If he's watching. Oh, we're on the wrong layer here. So wait, is this the B? Okay, let me name these two. B, Octo. Okay. The names here don't really matter as much, but... Watson. Oh, yeah. Forgot it had a name. Can I move that down? Okay. So I'm not going to obsess about all of them fitting into a circle, because if I do, it's just going to make them smaller. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, dang it, my desk. Alright, we're good. Nothing crazy. Polka Dot Gorilla. Yeah, Polka Dot Gorillas. What's up, Ruthless Rob? That sounds ruthless. So, if we worry about the circle too much, then they're gonna kind of look different from each other. So I'm more worried about how it fits into a square. And the octo here is definitely a big drawing. It really filled out the square. So I think that's good. And then levels. I was like, what am I doing? Alright, so we'll select the gray here. We'll select white. We'll bring those sliders in. Okay. And then we will get out the eraser tool here. And get rid of all that. Alright. So this definitely will be a common question. Is what color should I use? Yeah, and while I think about that, let me get the 0 to glowing octopus Watson. Okay, octo outline. Octo color. Plum purple. Okay. Kind of like Barney. Get a little more pastel-y. Alright, I'm gonna do this so the blue doesn't like distract us from anything. And actually, while we're looking at it this way, I'm gonna get rid of some of these like stray marks here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Like this stuff I'm down to do. Octopuses don't have fixed colors. They could change color based on their... So we keep it clear. Is that what you're saying? Okay, let's try this out. I'm at least gonna start with a color. So let's at least start with this plum purple. And then we can always make the edits from there. We can even make it rainbow. And then I guess I'm gonna leave that on its own layer, because that we're probably gonna change the color of, and so I don't want all these to get in the way. I have a different yellow that I use. So rainbow. Let's do rainbow. And let's grab. That's not. I don't think that's a dark enough gray. There we go. And then no, make that white. National Google. I just googled it. All right, so we could do. Let's just. I'm just curious here. I did want to stray away from using any gradients, but maybe it could be fun. They don't have just rainbow? Maybe basics? No. I thought they'd have a rainbow. Yeah, I probably won't do gradients. This doesn't kind of fit the vibe. But I will do this real quick. So, sorry, one sec. Let me back up here. I want to make it a white background because if there's any color behind it, it's gonna kind of influence the color a little bit. All right. So here's your rainbow. I do kind of like him being pink. Also, it looks way different, I just realized, on screen. That looks a lot different. What? This is like a... Keep in mind the color of the rest of the animals. I know. See, that's the tough part. Some animals... That's why I'm trying not to use like my color swatches. Unless it's something like this light bulb. Because I want to just pick random colors every time. But I'm kind of confused with why video capture. Do I have like a color correction? Huh, not really. RGB. My favorite animal. Let's try it. What is... I'm telling you, it looks way different on my screen. I kind of like him as like a bright, because he's a glowing octopus. A bulb pop, yeah. Holding a hue light bulb. Yeah, it can be any color. I was trying to think if he was like a neon. But I don't want the yellow to be close to the other yellow, unless it is the other. That's if they match. Wait, did you not mean to be streaming in all gray tones this entire time? I've done that. So sometimes you'll open up a file and it like forces you into gray tones. Tank, yellow and black hits nice. What about pink? Yeah, I also agree. I think it fits really well. The only problem is this next to the B. They're the same color. I did like the pink. I'm telling you, this pink looks way different on my screen and my MacBook, which I have like my MacBook showing. It always displays what I'm drawing as well, and I kind of use that as like the source of truth with what color this is. Because most people have iPhones. Apple does have really good color accuracy. Pink looks good. Okay, cool. It's nice to, I like to get some sign off too. I do like pink, so I think I'm gonna keep it there. And I swear it looks different. I'll say that so many times. Man, it's like this screen looks different, the monitor here looks different, and then my MacBook looks different. But yeah, like I said, I try to use my MacBook as the what does it look like with the blue? Alright, Octo. Down. See, I like going... This is why it's nice to go this quickly through them. And I'm not realizing... Up here it says CMYK. Here, let me make sure this is saved. It is not saved. It is not saved. Have I made a Clonimals folder? The problem with naming things with Clon in front of the tag is I've done that so many times, so it'll get confusing sometimes. Alright, we're officially saved. Let me make sure we're in... Yeah, we're in RGB. I want to be in RGB, not CMYK. Okay. Let's keep this train going. So with this one's gonna be interesting, the polka dot gorilla, because I might try to like cut out the polka dots so that we can make the polka dots a different color. But I'm gonna try to keep it to the same like lines and everything. it keeps happening to me. It'll like register my hand as a line for a second, and then I'll just lift up my pen, basically. All right, polka dot gorilla, polka polka. Polka. This guy's beef with any striped gorillas. Yeah, that's the turf wars. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in and erase any stray lines here, stray dots, really. All right, and get rid of things like that are kind of like an obvious mistake. All right, so here's the harder part, but we're gonna do it. It all changed when the Solid Gorilla Nation attacked. Alright, so this part will be tough because it's not gonna, you know, not gonna have that like rough look to it. We're just cutting out all the polka dots here. Okay, there's one side. And they need to go under. So what we can do here is, now that they're under, we just like increase the size of this ever so slightly. Okay, never mind. That didn't work. Never mind. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's another way to do this. Let's grab this one. And then let's grab this one. Grab these. And the buttons are not included. Okay. And then put that on its own layer, and then I'm going to combine the two polka dot layers so that we can edit them all at once. So polka dots. The real outline, and then 0, 3 polka dot gorilla, and currently has no name. What's up, Link? What's up? Giving real Rick and Morty vibes. What was I about to say? Completely blanked. Like, I already kind of feel like the polka dots are going to be some sort of red. So let's start here. And then, oh, the ad break ends soon. I don't think many people are affected by the ads, but I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick while they're ending, because I already had to. So I'll be right back. Be right back. Bohemian blue? What shade of blue is that? Is that what you want his shirt to be? What is this? Okay, that's the new color layer. Or do you want the gorilla to be blue? I don't think that's what you meant. But we're gonna take like this shade of blue right here. Colors are very easy to change, so I'm gonna usually experiment with colors. Anything works. Just making up colors. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll experiment here. Oh my gosh. These...
gifted a tier 1 subscription.
Hey! Thank you, Linkoid. Alright, Rob, now you have to spam some, gotta spam some emotes. Oh, actually, let me do that. His hands will be a different color. And his feet. Yes. Yeah, I love that. Oh, I thought that was your first emote, was the gun. I love that blue cat. That was it's one of my favorite emotes. Little blue cat with a gun. Okay, let's... But yeah, I'm looking at the colors on my monitor, and it looks so different than what it looks like. Oh, save? Got it. Thank you, thank you. I'm really happy that that's... Get pursed!
Lamau get pursed.
Get pursed. That caught me off guard. That was a good pursed. Okay. I think that's all the color. I'm gonna keep that on its own layer. We'll do like a shirt color here. I'm gonna make the shirt white to start with. So I'm gonna use a different color background so that we can see white here. Fill that in, and then I think we need another layer for like gorilla skin color. And we're just gonna make it like the Chugs color to start, because I feel like that makes for a good gorilla face. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is a lot faster if I just use the outline from the drawing. Or from the scan. I think you knew what I meant. Did it get you, Rob? Did the purse get you? Okay, now we can get rid of the background here. So that's sort of what he looks like. I actually kind of... The blue grew on me, actually. Did what get me? Oh! The pursed. I kind of like the blue. I actually kind of like how this looks. I sort of did it quickly, but... I like it. Let me, maybe it makes more sense to use like a gradient color here. Iridescent. Maybe like I'm trying to choose. Okay, so I'm just trying to choose something that's a little different in the background, so that kind of like everything works on top of it. kind of like the blue. He's like a red, white, and blue gorilla. But we can edit any of the colors here. Very, very easily. Poor Harambe. Let's see. It really could be any color. That looks cool too. I actually kind of like the red. Let's change the polka dots here. Maybe those are blue. Maybe they're yellow. Silk Song looks different than how I described it. Yeah, I gotta do the drawing stream portion first. And I did try playing it earlier today, but the Steam was down. Steam was it. No one could get Silk Song. I kind of just freestyled there. Wild how a simple color change changes the whole vibe completely. Ruthless, wait, is this yours? I forget. I need to also have up the spreadsheet to see who I'm working on here. Google Sheets. Let me get my Clonimals list. Yeah, okay, this is yours. I had a feeling it was yours. Do you like this more or the blue more? Because I could go either way. Mustard! He does look like ketchup and mustard. His name is Mustard. Mustard the polka dot gorilla. Oh, technically it's polka dotted. Gray? A barbershop haircut? Only... What? Classic stream rug. Yeah, classic Steam. I keep reading Steam as stream today. That's happened every time. Yeah, I think just too many people were trying to download it all at once. It took me a long time to get it downloaded. And then by that time, it was already pretty close to the stream time. So we could also do, you know, if we copied that red, but made it like a lighter red. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it worse. I might be making it worse. Hey, you should make a cool cat cutout. I would love to see that. So I do really like the red on him because I think the red works really well with the like Chugs color here. So I might move on. I'm now realizing that the coloring portion of this is actually one of my worst nightmares. I like coloring, but getting color palettes together quickly is not my forte. I typically go off of so as long as you like it, that's what's most important. Because I typically have like my color palette here that I go off of, but I'm trying to not use that for this. Okay, you love this color combo? Okay. I mean, it's yellow and red. It's gotta work, you know? So, I like this one too. So we got the gorilla, we got the squid, the octopus, and we got the bee. Oh, I didn't do the cleanup on the bee, this cleanup, so let me do that real quick. This is a personal thing. Although I might keep those 2 dots. And then I'll get this little... Cool. Okay, so the bee with the knife. Alright, that's 3 down. All right, next up is the fuzzy tortoise. Question, how tall would Cool Cat be? I always saw him as like... Oh yeah, he does. He is Curious George vibes. That's so funny. It makes me hungry. Very McDonald's vibes too. I would say, I think there was a height for Blue Cat, but now I'm just gonna throw out a random height. He's like 5'2". He's 6'9". Yeah. Make a 6'9" cutout of Blue Cat. Because I always saw Blue Cat like the same height or like shorter than the average person. Or smaller. You know, he could be like 4 foot something. Alright, the turtle I'm gonna make. Well, we could have fun with the turtle color here. The tortoise, sorry. Okay. Copy that. Paste them in. I love this guy. Whoa. Let me get my guides back. PCX, what's up? Welcome on in. Welcome. We're doing the Clonimals. Chugs is 12 foot. Blue Cat is... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this one in the PFP. I want to make him as big as possible. All right. In a square. The dead has arrived. I have some dead emotes, courtesy of Life Belongs. What's up, dead fellas? What's up, fellas? I'm 5'3", so Blue Cat is my height, is what you're saying? Exactly. Absolutely. Oh, I'm excited about this tortoise. Basically, all the ones that have like sunglasses, I'm hyped about. Alright, that looks good. Get rid of the color there. Blue Cat is a shorty. Oh yes, yeah. I think the bucket hat has to be white. Is what I'm thinking. All right, tort color. Oh no, that's tort outline. I'm just making sure my layers are all named here. So 04 fuzzy tortoise. Fuzzy tortoise. And then we will do tort color and then like an accent color layer. Which just, for me, accent color just means the other colors. Squirtle Squad shades. Yeah. Wait, where's Spike? Oh, Spike! You're on X. This turtle needs Squirrel Squad shade. So, Spike, I need to add you to the list. I need to just add you to the Clonimals list. So we still have more that need to be created. But I'm not going to make edits to any of the outlines right now. Today's focus is on color. But I am going to, with this one, fix things like that. I don't want to go too much detail here. And then, oh, I did that on the wrong layer. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's do that again, round 2. It's actually not even really that I don't want to do edits, it's kind of that I can't do edits. Because the second I make like big edits to them, the line is gonna look different than because I want these to really mostly just be the like the pen drawing that's got scanned in, so I want it to have that roughness to it. Did I get to finally see my Clonimals on stream? I actually don't think you do. Let's see here. Ravi, yours was the starfish. I could pull it up. I could show, since there's some new people here too. Ooh. I cannot see these icons. Here we go. Open with Photoshop. Yours, Ravi, is the icy starfish. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, everyone. And let me double check that that one is actually yours. Yeah, you're the icy starfish. Just like basically Patrick Star. And then, but we're starting with number 1 and we're working our way. So let's see, what number are you? You're number 40. So we got a ways to go. Which is why another reason I want to keep these to their outline. Or else it would take literally months to get this done. Okay, back to the torty. Let's give him let's just start with any green color first. Just to get that down. Oh wait, that's a different color. Oh man. Why is my eraser so small? Right. Because the shell needs to be a separate color too. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with color here. Let's see. Alright. I'm thinking I'm probably only gonna draw for another 30 minutes. And then it's time to sing some songs if you catch my drift. Let's do that. Color that in. Alright, so there's the color of that. And then let's do the turtle, the shell as a own layer. Shield. So, shell color. And I'm just gonna pick another green. We're gonna edit these, but just trying to get the fill in there. Yep, and I expect all of you to get these tattooed on your forehead. That was mentioned before, and I think that's it's basically the only way I'm gonna hand it to you. Did you ever draw a bulldog? No, I did not. I did not draw bulldog. I don't even think bulldog is on the list of Clonimals. He knew money on the pond. I love that. Okay, so for the accent colors, this is where I'll color in the bucket hat. A white fur. I think I want to make the shades have like a gray to them, since the bucket has white. Kind of separates the colors a little bit. And then gotta give them the gold chain. We'll just use the yellow. Or and then so an edit like this I'm willing to make, because if an edit is pretty much just erasing something, I'm more okay with doing that. Like that, basically. Because I didn't like that line. And then we got his little toenails there. And we will just make that... we will take the same green here and make it lighter. Okay, I actually don't like that. We're gonna use Chug's color. for now. So, you know, it looks good, turtle colors, but I feel like we should have some fun with this and play around with what this turtle can be. Tortoise, sorry. Alright, well there's Chug's colored tortoise. Young Money. Blue tortoise. Kinda like the orange. But I need to see the other color. The shell. Torkoal vibes, 100% Torkoal vibes. Yeah, so the reason I leaned towards this was because of the bucket hat color and the chain. We did lose the heart emote. I don't know. I can add the heart emote back like in an instant if we want. Which I did hesitate with even removing it in the first place. It was that I wanted to add the actually, and I could not tell which. We had to get rid of a static emote, and I honestly don't know what static emote we should get rid of. Yeah, we don't have any heart basically. What about some Miami Vice colors? Yeah, what I'm down to do that. I just need the reference. Oh my. Oh my. I gotta do it over here. Alright. I always forget the color palette. Alright. Let's take... I'm trying to find one that I like. Well, alright, let's... Oh, whoa. Copy image. Here we go. So this is a pastel version of it. If there's a specific color you're thinking of, let's do it. But I'm gonna do... I should have put that somewhere else. Okay. So his necklace could be the yellow. It could be that. I don't know if I chose the right color palette here. And then the background isn't helping here either. Let me do that. I don't think I chose the right. I was thinking brights with pink, blue, purple, green. Cool. The necklace being blue like diamond, or make him yellow. Ooh. Let's let me try to do this one more time. Cause like there's this. Oh god, there's so many actually. Alright, here. Ooh, here we go. Or this one. Oh man, there's a lot. Okay, there's just so many options actually. So there's this one. Looks funny. Whoa, the blue is like identical. That's crazy. Oh, at least on my screen it seems that way. Let me take these two things. Put them there. Oh my gosh. Here. Let me just delete that one. I didn't like that first color palette. Let's try making... Maybe we make the shell this green. Okay. And then we make the turtle these pinks. Hmm. And that. Okay, we're gonna have to get this color here and make it more like that yellow. Check Discord when you get a chance. Thank you, Ruby. Here, I don't know if Discord's about to open on my screen, so one sec. Oh, do I even have Discord open on my PC? Ah, I always mean to do that because I want it to show that I'm live. I want to see a gradient shell. I think I'm gonna not do gradients because I just worry that I'm gonna get too far into gradients. Man, Discord has to update every single time I open it. Kind of annoying. Okay. Let's see. I needed this. Oh my god. Oh wait, this isn't what I thought. Oh my god. Okay, Ravi already colored his. Here, this is completely different. This is not what I was expecting Ravi to send me. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, you guys can't even see my screen yet. Perfect. I can get this right where I want it. So, let me do it this way. I love when you do this, Ravi. Let me go back to Photoshop here. Alright, so this is Ravi's, which we have not gotten to yet, but he took a screenshot of this when I flashed it on screen, and he's just sent me this. It's so good! Oh my gosh. He's just a Cali starfish here. He's iced out. Whoa. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought he was gonna send me like a Miami Vice color palette because I was struggling. I see this. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I love just seeing a drawing go from that. Just a simple character to this. It's amazing. Man, that looks so cool, actually. Hell yeah. Okay. Thank you. You get those glasses on there so effortlessly. Wait, what glasses? Okay. Let me get back to the turtle here. And one thing I wanted to do was I noticed that I could actually kind of add to the bucket hat here. Kind of make it bigger. Get those glasses. I guess I'm not seeing the glasses that you're talking about. Also, I'm gonna go back to Twitch chat. It's mostly Twitch people. Okay. Mo, I am not satisfied. I'm just letting you know. I'm not satisfied with what I chose here. So, I don't know why I'm struggling with Miami Vice color palette. I feel like I've done this before. Here, this one might be closer to what we're thinking. Let me delete that. Copy image. Oh, that's why it's not pasting in. I feel that. Yeah. I want to get it right. That's the thing. I want all of these to come out the way that they should. Put this down here. Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm thinking we make the chain, whatever color that is. Okay. And then we can make the... I don't have to do it this way. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Here, let me clear. Okay. I do love the like plain turtle, actually, but let's test out him as green, that green, and then we will test out this as the pink. Oh, that didn't work. That doesn't look good either. Oh. No, that helps a lot, actually. Now I just have to somehow get that on my computer. Here, I can do it. Oh, man. One sec. Maybe shell is orange? Yeah. Here, I'm gonna get what Mo sent over and make sure I can get that on. I guess I should send it through Discord since I have Discord open on both computers already. Okay. And then open up Discord here. That starfish is so good. Okay, and then we can copy that in. Cool. Oh. Are we back over yet? Keyboard. Okay. Paste. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you might be able to tell the big color difference here now that you've sent me a color palette, and then you can see it on my screen. I feel like it looks different. Julie, what's up? Candy turtles, the chocolate ones are better. I actually don't know if I've had a candy. Wait, I can see the tortoise as candy, just a bag full of them. I've never had a candy tortoise. The green body looks pretty dope though. Yeah, let me test out the green you just sent me though and see how that looks. I think the other thing is I want this tortoise to look good because let me just put a white background. Let's not get distracted by the background here. Chocolate and caramel turtles. I don't think I have. But that sounds like something I would love because I love chocolate and caramel. However you pronounce it. I'm gonna just go with what we have there. So that's if we did that shell color. Then if we did the blue, which I think looks kind of good. Chocolate turtles are amazing. I've not had one. I feel like I'm missing out now. Ooh, okay. So I think it's definitely have some colored shapes in. Oh yeah, you're right. We could do that. Hey, what would look better? Maybe I think that's too dark. Well, maybe that isn't too dark. So here, let's I think you're right, Sheepy. Let's take this blue and now color in. That might have been what was missing, actually. I kind of like dig the purple shell, then maybe pink inside. Yeah, so we can mess around with that. Let me just get these in here. But yeah, I think that was definitely the move, adding some like different color there. And then we also have his like toenails. Is this purple or is this blue? I cannot tell, actually. Michael Scott, where are the turtles? Light blue and blue one is nice. Blurple, okay. Are we thinking, is this the purple? We're getting the color blind. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. That, and then if we made these pink, like that. Hey, and then we can we got his little toes right here, which we could leave that color. I'm gonna put them on a new layer. I don't have to keep doing that. These could be, I don't know if this will look good. This guy wants to know if you have anyone managing your 401k. Yeah. How do we feel about like his toes? Yellow isn't in the palette, though I like it. It's like I feel like the chain has to be yellow. Could sell me on a beach house in Idaho. Let me go back. I think this probably looked better as that color. And then we could always do this as well. Is take this and this. And I don't know if there's any color we want to do. We can make his shades like a color like that too. Light blue toenails. Let me try that out. Maybe pink toenails. Let's try both of those out. Okay, so we're gonna do. Let's take that pink and then lighten it a lot. Oh, I did the wrong. I keep doing the wrong layer. That's light pink. And then let's try light blue. Well, let's just use blue cat blue because I have it here. That's light blue. No, pink, pink. And then just to test it out, let's take this green. Now let's like take a darker version of it and do that. We could probably go darker, actually. Maybe that's not dark enough. It is more subtle. Maybe take the green from the, yeah, and bump it to be darker. I think we could go even darker, actually. Like that. Not too much darker, but yeah, that way it's like different. Oh, that dark green hits. Cool. I think we stick with the green here. What do we think about the shades? Reactolites? Yeah, they are reactolites. Yeah. Little inside joke. Okay. We could. What do these look like if they were a light blue? That's not light blue. That's light blue. Yeah, I think I like the lighter blue more. The dark green breaks the palette and the color saturation. It does look different on this screen, I will say. We make a hat an off-white so it doesn't blend into the white background. So we could look at it like that as well. But I'm also down to try making this off-white as well. We'll just make it a Chugs color. It does soften up if I do that. I think it's looking pretty banging right now. Hell, I'm glad. This was one I wanted to spend time on because when I drew this one, I knew I was like, I'm a fan of this one. You kind of just know sometimes. What the heck? Dark greens. It like we didn't have to. So I will say, Julie, we don't have to stick to that color palette. This was more of a suggestion, I think, more than anything. But it is a little. The color palette is a little wild. I do think it works though. And then that's if I try to add like a gradient background, which I probably could have selected better colors for that. But now that I'm looking at this, let me take that and go there. But more importantly, does Mojave like it? If there's any edits that you want to make, let me know. Now I'm just kind of filling in where I forgot to fill in. Doing those things. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna save that one. I dig it. Okay, cool. We break the rules. Rule breaker. Ah! Exactly. Okay, let's see what's next. So that is the tortoise. The tortoise. Yeah, there's him on a white background. Dude, he's chilling, man. Yeah, I bet he does own his own home. I've calculated the height of Blue Cat will be 6 papers tall, landscape, and A4 paper. I forget what A4 size is. Oh my god, wait, Ravi Ravi just sent me something else. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh, Ravi. Alright. Alright, get ready. Let's go. The hat is, we're leaving it as like an off-white color. All right, so there's that. And get ready. How did you get the starfish like looking exactly the same, basically? Dude, look at these two chilling, man. Dude. Yeah, I love that Ravi's bringing these to life. It's insane. it's making me laugh so much, man. And I love that these two would be homies. The Clonimal, yeah, the Clonimal homies, exactly. This is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm just amazed that you're able to, like, the consistency. You're able to, like, lock in what it looks like and then make a new image with it. These two are definitely on the beach all the time. I love this so much, man. Those are so good. And yeah, SpongeBob, move over. Yeah. Patrick's got a new friend now. His TARDIS looks like Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. Yeah. Yes, yeah, he does. Dude, what? The consistency is crazy. Guys, we are not stopping here. We are not stopping here.
Linkoid gifted a tier 1 subscription to Reviveru _
Yeah, Reviver. I love how it pronounced your name, Ravi. Thank you, Link. Thank you for gifting that to Ravi. Dude, look at these two. Oh my gosh. Yeah, use those emotes now. Dirty, what's up? What's up, dude? How you doing? Welcome on in. Dude, this is so good. Mo, I'll make sure you have all of these as well. Since it includes your turtle. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna do one more Clonimal, and then I'm switching to Hollow Knight. Although I gotta say, I'm gonna Ravi, I need you on these streams, man. I need you to always do the AI versions. Oh my gosh. Now I want like a whole, oh yeah, wait, if you want, here is the glowing octopus. I can leave that up for a second. We have a polka dot gorilla. And then we got a wild bee. I'm done. I have to convince my dad to get me a cardboard from his work. I need cardboard for this blue cat. And you should put chugs with them too. You can make like a 3D chugs. Do I need to show any of them, Ravi? See if you can get some foam board. Oh my god, I can't get over this, dude. The evolution of this. It's like, these photos are, I love how they're in like a perfect sequence. It's like, yo, here's the turtle, here's his buddy, and now they're like hanging out. Good. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. I'm like, I need to get, I think I got them all. Oh, send you the screenshots in Discord. Yes, I can send those to you. Here. I don't think anyone minds waiting. Let me export these as just little images here. This will make your life easier, Ravi. And I need to organize this by date added. There we go. Okay. There's the actual like full res version of them. I'm like, oh. Let me here 1 sec. I thought you could make someone like an artist in your community. For making stuff for you. There's a way. Spike, what's yeah. On them clone. Dude, they are just Clonimals. Yeah, it took me a second to read that one. Oh man. Okay. I promise I promise to do one more. So let's do one more. And I do want to stay in order. I was very tempted to just take that starfish and start working on it. But let's do the nervous seahorse. This one will be a lot easier to do. There's not much detail on this one. I don't know if you need to do an AI version of this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude, I can't get over how perfect those were. Alright, let's bring in the nervous seahorse. The father of 3. Thought it was just gonna be a father of 1. But he's got triplets. Okay, about right there. Okay, let's get this one in here now. Man, that's good. That was some good stuff, dude. Ooh. I just learned a new hotkey, everyone. That's pretty cool. By accidentally doing something. Okay. There we go. Nice. Got the black and white pretty good there, actually. Okay, the Abraham Lincoln was for a school project. That makes a lot more sense. I really was like, why did you make an Abraham Lincoln cutout? Do you just really like the guy? Okay, and then this is 05 nervous. Oh my god, why am I blanking? Seahorse. Whoa. I had so many things running through my brain for a second. Alright, and then this is the seahorse outline. And then this probably will just be seahorse color. I just thought you loved that president. Yeah, I like the guy. I hope it gets 4 scores out of 4. The jokes today. Alright, I'm gonna make the seahorse blue to start. He's gonna look like Kingdra. Okay, so we got that, and then we'll get the accents here. And I'll make his little other his children a different color. And then the accents, we'll make his eyes white. Okay. And then this is a case where I'm going to make a tiny edit to fill in those eyes there. Yeah. Does we have a different mother? Oh yeah, we make him a completely different color. And then I was gonna make... This is kind of a boring color palette. To start, we're gonna change it up. Actually might look good on this blue background. Yeah. Maybe make his children dark purple so they fade back into the background. Yeah, I don't want to leave them their current color. Okay, and it doesn't really help that we're using a white or a dark background here. Let me do this. I'm gonna fill in those dots here. And then just to play around with the color of this. Okay. Yeah, that makes him even more nervous. Oh, we did just make the turtle green. Not that we should get hung up on that, but... No, it definitely is yellow right now. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Jeej, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Do you have any color combos? I mean, I know he looks green, but it's definitely yellow. Pink and orange. Okay, let's make him pink. I swear, whatever's being displayed on this screen, I really need to fix because that is not at all what it looks like. And I probably need to solve that since these Clonimal drawings are going to be a lot of coloring from here on out. Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, I know it looks muted. It's... Let me wrap this up and then... It's like I don't quite want to send everyone their Clonimal yet. I want to kind of package them a little better. But I kind of also want to show y'all what these look like by sending them into Discord. So I'll send the nervous seahorse in the Discord. And I'm curious what y'all think. If you think it's accurate or not. Like, so if you're in our Discord, go check out the Discord. I'm about to post the seahorse in there. And I'm just curious what other people compare. It's like a light rose color. Cause I just want to make sure I'm correct in what I'm saying. Oh, ad started. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's so cute. What's up, Cosmic? How you doing? Cosmic, are you just now joining? Because I need to show you something. So we drew a fuzzy tortoise. I have just now arisen. So we did this, and the icy starfish is one of Ravi's. This is his clonimal. And so he sent over this by doing it's funny how I read it exactly how you probably meant to say it. So he ran this through AI, and we got this, and then we got these two together, just chilling at the beach, absolute chilling, and then he got them together. Oh, they're so good. I'm gonna show everyone these every time they join. And so, yeah. So actually, wait. Oh, there's like a mild transparency to these. Why? Wait. Pass through. Is that why? No. Wait, why is... You can see the tortoise underneath. But why? Pass through. Normal. That's weird. Huh. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh. Yeah, AI making the impossible possible. Exactly. It just really took these Clonimals to like another level that I didn't think it was possible. Yo, yo, yo. Although you did just catch me at the end of the drawing stream. I've been patiently waiting to play Hollow Knight Silk Song. And I told myself I'd go for 2 hours. And so we are now at the 2-hour mark. And Sony in shambles right now, seeing the... Yeah. Yeah, man. Next, we're going to see like a whole animation of these two. Silk Song. Ah! So there's potentially going to be a little bit of trial and error with getting it set up. I just came to Ace in the corner, you know. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So we did 5 today. Next stream that we do these, I do expect to get through them a lot quicker now that we kind of have our like route, or like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I want to make. Oh, there's little dots in these. What? I don't know what happened. We'll come back to the seahorse next time. But for now, we are gonna close the book on here. Guess save this. Yeah, let me save this. Yeah, probably makes sense to save this into the Clonimals folder that I made. Yep. Okay, I don't need to do the other one. And let me just close out everything. Hi Mom, I'm on TV. Ah! Okay, I want to do that. Move this back over. I always say what I'm doing out loud. Okay, let me... Alright, this is where the song will be silked. Alright, and if you are on any other platform other than Twitch, I'll see you later. that's the end of the drawing stream. I'll catch you on Tuesday, where we draw more emotes, and it's a lot of fun. Is that a Freddy desk by any chance? It's an IKEA desk, the one I'm using. It's it does go up and down. It is cool. Oh wait, I see that Ravi's typing. Before I call it quits, there might be some more AI things to show. Get out of here, we're hanging on Twitch, yeah. Exactly. I guess while I'm waiting, let me get set up. Because that actually might take a sec. Oh gosh, I'm like nervous to set this up because I've never set up a video game. Oh my god, please. Please, controller, please work. I forgot, this is probably the biggest hurdle that we might have to get over. Is, will the controller work first try? I tried using this the other day. Okay, please work. Grab a controller. Yes, please. Alright, it says it supports my DualShock controller. It recognized it, so... Oh, let me, we're about to go silent for a second. Okay, that sound is getting registered. So I did... all. Okay, we're so back. Hold on while he cooks, yeah. Literally. Okay, y'all can hear me. That is the menu sound. Let me just see if Ravi... Okay, wait. Here, before we do this... One sec, I gotta show off what Ravi just made. Oh my god, these look so... These are what Clonimals should be. Oh my god, these all look so cute. Thank you, Ravi. Everyone give a round of applause for Ravi here. Alright, let me... Before we get into Silk Song. Alright, we're gonna start with the B. Check out the B. So good. Yes, thank you, Ravi. Oh my gosh. I can't thank you enough, ma'am. Here's the octopus. I love that they're all on the beach. And then last but not least, here is the gorilla. Look at them. Yeah, Buzz Killington looking so good. I love that they got the mouth like so accurate. I'm probably distracting Ravi from working. I probably need to... Oh, my controller works. Sorry, I just went up and down and it works. That was honestly the hardest hurdle. These are so good. I love these. Straight up, the octopus looks like it's in a Pixar movie. That looks like a Pixar character. And I love the gorilla too. Man, these came out so good. Okay. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you. So now I need to figure out, is it a video capture? No, it's not a video capture because video capture is what the... Is it game capture? That meow actually scared me for a second. That's crazy. Not game capture. Very different than the Artie and Chug serial killer vibes, yeah. It's not display capture. Is it video or is it window capture? I think it's window capture. Silk Song. Distant Howl Meow. That really like scared me for a second. Okay. And then I need to put this under my camera. Yes, I think we're so in there. It's Silk Song time. All right, I just need to move my docks around because everyone is I need to get the chat window over here. Oh no, this is gonna be tough, isn't it? Oh dang it. Ooh. Here, one sec. This is something I need to do right now. Okay, one sec. This is gonna take a sec. We'll put that in there. Put the Twitch alerts there. And then Twitch actions, we'll put everything in there. Sorry, I'm saying this out loud because it helps me. And then we'll put everything else over here. I gotta make like, this essentially is like another layout for me on here. And then scoot that over. We got, where is the Twitch chat here? Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then let me save what I just did. Save current, okay. Okay, this all looks good. I got my that there, audio there. Okay, let me save this new setup I just did. Save current dock. This will be called second monitor. Okay. So now I can switch between those. I can switch between that and this. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Pulpa in the Silk Song era. I know. Use any language you don't know. No. Actually, did I select English? Okay. Ooh, I've never really like played a video game on stream. Pokemon does not count. Pokemon is too easy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready, y'all. How's the sound? It might be really low. But that also might be a good thing. Oh wait, it's not displaying you're supposed to see the title screen right now. Yeah, it's just showing the language, or the language screen. So let me redo this. Now that the game is like officially up. It's not, it's definitely window capture, correct? I'm asking as if y'all are like, huh, why is it only displaying that? Keeps going over my face. Let me, might be screen capture, yeah, let's try that out. Video capture. Silk. Okay, so it's not that. It's not what I just did. Yeah, it was just working a second ago, I feel like. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't working. Display capture. I don't think it's this either because I don't want it to stream my entire screen. I just want it to stream the game. Luckily the audio is playing. See, because if I do this, this works. But, sorry, it's displaying that because my issue is if other things pop up on my screen. So let me just, here, one sec. I'd like to do this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna quit the game for a second. I'm closing out of everything else on my PC right now, and I'm gonna go in offline mode on certain things. I also need to close stream on the other platform, so peace out if you're anywhere else. Okay.